We're gonna go through a little flow. So maybe you have low back pain, maybe you don't want low back pain, maybe your back's just feeling a little stiff, not happy. So this is the flow that you can go along with me just to gently start to move a little bit more and feel better. So you're gonna lie on your back, you're gonna bring your feet up, your arms out to the side, and none of these exercises should cause any increase in low back pain. So just start slow and work your way into them. You're gonna bring your back towards the ground and then away from the ground. This is a little pelvic tilting. Bring it towards the ground and away from the ground. Maybe initially you just go a little bit towards the ground and a little bit away from the ground. And then as you warm up, you go further and further through a little bit more range of motion. Back and forth, your arms should be relaxed. Your head should be relaxed in a neutral position. And then go ahead and rest your low back. And we're just gonna start with bringing our knees side to side. Again, start with just a little bit of range of motion, and then as that feels good, you can do a little bit more back and forth range of motion, side to side. It should start to feel good, loosening up your low back, starting to get into that mid back area. Just do a few more relaxing side to side rotation. When you're on your back, gravity is not pushing down on you, so your back has a relaxation component to it. And then go ahead and bring your knees in a little bit more, push through your heels, squeeze your glute muscles together and lift up and down. With this one, maybe you just go up a little bit to start. Squeeze your butt muscles, go back down, and then as it feels better, you can go up a little bit higher. This is strengthening your butt muscles, and it's also stretching a little bit in the front of your hips. So the muscles in your front of your hips, your hip flexors, some of those insert onto your low back. So if you've been sitting a lot, those muscles can be tight, which can also make it so you're not activating your butt muscles as much as you should. So just keep going up and down. And if at any point you need a little bit of break from this bridge, just go back to some gentle rocking of your knees, side to side. Or maybe you go back into the bridge, up and down a few more times. And then back into some pelvic tilts. You can go through this flow with what feels good. And then go ahead and roll to one side. Bring your knee, your top leg, onto the ground and bring it up a little bit. This is gonna lock out your low back. So this motion is gonna get your thoracic spine, your mid back, extended and rotated. If you are extended and rotated through your thoracic spine, it's gonna take some of the pressure off of your low back. So from this position, your goal is to keep that knee on the ground the whole time. And you're gonna circle that arm around. You should feel a little stretch in the front of your shoulder. And you're gonna keep going. As with the previous exercises, you wanna eke into this range of motion. So maybe you're just going a little bit to start, and then as it feels better and more stretched out, you're getting a little more rotation. The goal is to get your shoulder and hips to pull apart from each other as you're doing this exercise. And then we're gonna go ahead and flip to the other side. And you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna bring your top knee to the ground and you're gonna rotate away. Try to get your head relaxed. You can relax it on your arm, or you can relax it on a pillow. And just a few on each side. And then you should feel looser, your back should feel better. Go ahead and like this or save it and do it a few more times.